Hey everybody, it's Paul from Alexandria Knife Sharpening and Laser Engraving. So I always tell you guys I like to help out other creators, and I follow other people, and I buy their stuff too. When I see stuff that's helpful, one of the guys I follow is this guy right here, Samcraft. Sam is actually months ago I started following him because he was in the same process that I'm in right now, which was redesigning his shop. Now, Sam does only laser engraving, but he's got an amazing shop. He also does, well, I should correct that. He doesn't just do laser engraving, because I want to show you what I bought from him. He also makes really cool jigs. And let me see if I can pull this out with one hand. But we got a very cool business card, and I bought some coaster jigs from him, and he does a lot with 3D printers. I actually got my first 3D printer, but I haven't used it yet. It's actually sitting at the new shop getting ready to be unboxed. What I did get from him was this right here, because this is what I'm working on right now. I wanted to show you guys this. Many of you know that the hardware store up the street recommends me a lot. So I wanted to get them new business cards, and on the back of the business cards, I've given directions to my new location, which is a mile away. And these are nice metal business cards. Pretty cool. You can see that Sam uses the same metal business cards for his stuff. But this jig here is to hold metal business cards so that I can laser engrave 6 at a time. And I love the way he made this compared to some other people's stuff, because he actually made this so it will bolt right in. So I'm going to show you this real quick. I'm going to take this out. I've had my real estate agent for 10 years now. I've been using the same real estate agent, and we've recommended her to many other people, and I've made her a new card. I'll show you that. I made her a couple new cards. So I made her some with, what do they call it? I think it's called an NFC chip in it. Yeah, NFC. So it's pretty cool. When you hold this card up to your phone, it will take you to her website. And then I also have made her some new, just regular business cards that are metal. So these are the same as you just saw there, and that's Joy's info there. So I'm going to give that to her as a little thank you gift, because she always works really hard for us here, and has been spending a lot of time with us trying to find the right place, and a place that was going to work well for my business. So just wanted to share that with you. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm pounding out business cards for my stuff so that my customers and people that go into the hardware store up the street will still know where to find me. And also making a little thank you gift for my real estate agent. And I got tired of doing them one at a time. And I said, you know what? I remember seeing on Sam's YouTube channel, he made a really cool jig for doing business cards. I also bought a second one from him. And this one is for doing coasters, because I also do a bunch of coasters. And it does both square and round ones, and I think he even gave us the hardware. Yeah, he did. So there's a couple little screws to be able to bolt that in, so that I'll be able to, he made this so that, as you can see, it will screw right in to the base, because there's holes there, and then that will be a nice automated fast process, and I'll show you a little bit of video of that. So that's what's going on. As far as breaking down the shop, tomorrow I'm going to break down downdraft table and the 1x30s. I'm going to take them completely down and start bringing that over, and I'm going to start bringing over my tables to the shop. So the lasers are getting ready to go. You can see all my cases are empty for once. I've stopped taking in jobs, and I'm going to use these to fill up with all the junk and stuff that I have in here that I have to take over to the new shop. I really have to empty a lot out of these toolboxes. They're filled with stuff, but they're going to be really hard to move if I don't empty them. So I'm going to empty those out and just start moving stuff. So we're getting there. The house is coming along okay. I have friends coming over on Saturday to help with some moving. It's actually mostly my wife's friends. We will at least be having some help there. You can see there's a lot to do in here. I've mostly been working on the house because, you know, the garage, it's important. People are probably going to look in here at some point, but it's clearly, you know, not as important as the rest of the house to most normal people. To guys like me, knife sharpeners and run a business out of their house, garage. Yeah, the garage is probably the most important part of the house, but that's what's going on. So things are still moving along. Very much looking forward to my wife coming back on Friday so that she can start helping out around here and get things going. But they painted the outside of this house today. The last 3 days that's been going on. So this house is looking great. Hopefully my wife doesn't see it and come home and say, "Oh, I don't want to move now. This place looks so nice." But it really does. The painter we hired did a beautiful job on the outside. And that's it. So I'm in here. We're just chilling. You can see there's the shop dog still hanging out in the shop, sleeping. But that's going to be interesting. See how he takes to the new house and the new shop. And that's it for now. So I will check in later. And I just updated the website. There's a lot of red on there, which stands for closed. And we will see how it's going. So far, so good. We're on pace to keep on track for opening on September 9th, which is my goal. So we will see, and maybe even we'll open sooner. Who knows? We'll see how things go with the move. Yeah, I'm still squeezing in some work here and there. I actually have one job left to do. All my sharpening stuff is done, but I do have one laser engraving job here, which is 3 knives. The person fortunately wasn't in a huge rush because some of the stuff that he wants to put on there is going to take a little bit of work, some logo issues. And I'll probably try and show you those jobs if I can. The one logo is definitely a bit of a problem. So we're going to have to see if I can find a way to tweak that and make that work on these knives. They're for military. So we're putting some unit patches and call signs and a whole bunch of things on those. Alrighty, all finished. You can see I got 6 very nicely engraved business cards with the directions on the back. Perfect. Thank you, Samcraft. Awesome jig. All right, so I will talk to you all later and have a great night.